All right, hello and welcome to another edition of Droppin'Baums with me, your host, Corey Baumeister. And today we are going to be bringing you a brew of mine. I mean, you're going to see this be a little similar to something we've saw in the past, but it's a brew that, it doesn't really go towards the normal green devotion decks right now. And I think this deck's insane. I think it's absolutely insane. I'm 14-1 so far. 2 trophies, and then 4-1. I 4-1 my first one, and then I got 2 trophies. So I'm feeling really good about this, and I'm recording this on a Friday. Sunday I'm playing a Mox qualifier. I'm not even going to put this out. By the time you're seeing it, it's going to be I've already played in it. And I'm going to release it right after I get done with the event. So hopefully, hooray, I just won an event. I'm going to the Mox whatever you win for that. I don't really know. Or I fell flat on my face, and maybe the deck's not as good as I think. But let's talk about the big picture reason why I went to the creature devotion instead of the combo decks. Blue-white control. Blue-white control, I think, is one of the best decks in Pioneer, and I think all the good players are going to be playing it. All the Tiago Saporitos, the Tangrams, all these Jabberwocky, all these Moto grinders that are going to be playing in this event. I'm going to have to beat blue-white control multiple times to win this event. And I was playing against blue-white with the other mono green devotion. And I mean, I even did win this match, but they were just Dovin's vetoing me, all my planeswalkers and stuff, into oblivion. I was like, okay, I want to make that card bad. I want to make that card bad for them, and I want to put on a little bit more pressure. So this mono green devotion deck is exactly that. It's a lot more pressure. It's really fast. It can put a clock on them, and you still have some tricky to deal with threats. And the main one being Mistcutter Hydra. If you're just a creature deck that just floods the board and expects to win that way, well, Supreme Verdict's a thing, and they're going to be really good against you. But if you can set up battlefields where you're getting, 1 to 2 creatures, then instead of overextending, you play Vivian or you play Old Girl Troll, something that, does some things after a Wrath or just pumps your creatures, or the Great Henge, then you're forcing them to Wrath a lot. They have to Wrath 3 times a game to really, control your battlefield and win in that meaningful way. But if you have Mistcutter Hydra and you can just be okay, nice Wrath, 6 you. And then they Wrath again and be 6 you again. They're probably dead. So that's the thought. Mistcutter Hydra is excellent against these blue decks. Protection from blue. It's not as good because they do have Wandering Emperors and Portable Holes and stuff. But it's supposed to be that finishing move here. So let's talk about the deck. As a whole, this version, I'm playing 4 layers. I just think layer is insane when you're already aggressive. This is another mana sink. So, you out of nowhere, you can just put this, make an 11/11 layer on turn 4 with some Nykthoses and just kill them out of nowhere. Maybe Vivian to give it some +1/+1 counters and trample over things. 4 Nykthos because this is the best land in the format. And I'm trying to make the best green devotion deck. And I think with those combinations combined, it can just be the best deck in Pioneer. And I think there's a chance that this is it. And I don't even think this is a perfect build. I just think this is a good building blocks. And this is as far as I'm able to take it because I have other tournaments and I have some things going on tonight, so I don't have any more time to test except for this video itself. So maybe we'll learn something and we'll change the list a little bit, especially the sideboard. I'm sure can be better. 1 Beseju because it's free. We're not playing Nissa, so it's the same as Forest completely. Yeah. And yeah, Nissa I didn't think was that good in this type of shell. I don't know. I could be wrong about that one as well, but all right. So the 12 1-drops, this is the building blocks of the deck. You just play them. This is the only deck that gets to utilize 8 elves. The other deck was Winota. Ding dong, the witch is dead. And then Oath is excellent in this deck. Burning Tree Emissary is back. Still don't know why it left. I mean, I do know why it left because it was a much different deck. You were Karn, you were comboing, but this is the best card in the deck at working with Nykthos and making your draws just completely busted. If you go turn 1 Elf and then you have a Burning Tree Emissary plus a Nykthos, or God forbid 2. I mean, the Stone Cold Nuts is Forest, Elvish Mystic, and then turn 2, double Burning Tree. Obviously, the nuts is 4 Burning Trees, but we're trying to be somewhat realistic. 2 Burning Trees into Nykthos, add 5 mana. You can play a turn 2 Vivian. You can play a turn 2 4/4 Hydra. with putting in 5 power. You know, so some of those draws, it's the most busted things you can do in Pioneer. Then we got Werewolf Pack Leader. Just a great 2-drop. It's got 2 devotion. Plus, you get to draw some cards when you attack with it. You know, one of the weaker cards in the deck, realistically, but it's still fine. 1 Scavenging Ooze because I really like just having a 1-of this card. It's a good mana sink. Speaking of mana sinks, Ranger class is back. I think this card is insane in this deck. Level 3 actually happens a bit, and when you get Great Henge going in level 3 of Ranger class, boom, things are happening. You know, also a card that's just okay. I could see going down to 1, but for now I've been happy with 2. Because it's also a creature that gets created, and when it dies, it leaves 1 devotion. Old Girl Troll, extremely powerful 3-drop. I also thought about Yorvo, but that just plays into Wraths, you know, just as well, where at least Old Girl Troll, you know, it pumps your, you know, it ramps you a little bit going forward. Vivian, we're back to Vivian. Just being able to pump these little creatures, make them large, make combat for your opponent really tough, but also having a way to destroy creatures built in to an already powerful Planeswalkers. We also have the -5, so you're going to see a few targets. I'm not going crazy here, because I think people overdo that kind of stuff. Just play things that are actually going to come up. 1 Ulamog, 1 Voracious Hydra, 1 Mistcutter Hydra. It's pretty much all you use, realistically. Do you want a haste threat to kill them? Do you want to fight a creature that's problematic? Or do you have 10 mana? If you have 10 mana, get Ulamog. There's also Nile's Disciple in case you're really behind against burn. But it's hard to get to level 5 loyalty against burn anyways. So this card just comes in. It's just a sideboard card. Also, Ooze is an option. The Great Henge, just one of the most powerful cards from Throne of Eldraine. Not great in some matchups, combo matchups and stuff, but any fair matchup, Rakdos, Mono Red, Boros, Heroic, you know, even Phoenix, any of this kind of fair shit, this card just steamrolls them. So it's worth it having 2, I think. And then 3 Voracious Hydras for fighting, and then 3 Mistcutter Hydras. The great thing about these cards is they scale throughout the game. I want to give a shout out to Mogged, the Magic Online grinder, because he did really well at this at a Mana Traders event a long time ago. And this was kind of the shell he was thinking about. And thinking back to it is what got me to this shell. So shout out to Mogged when he did this first a while back. Now we'll go to the sideboard. We got 3 Primal Mites whenever we want to just deal with other creatures. Also 1 Prize Fight. I would go all Primal Mites if it wasn't for this Esper Greasefang deck, which I think is just a very good deck. And I want some instant removal to deal with it. But this is also much worse than Primal Might, so I'm not overdoing it. But I'm scared of that matchup a decent amount. That's why we have Scavenging Oozes as well. Another great card for them. As well as just good against Phoenix, Rakdos, all that. Nile's Disciple for anything hyper-aggressive. Mono Red Burn being the main one. 4 Damping Spheres. Combo. Gotta beat it. Lotus Field and the other things. We're just an aggro deck now, so combo is just like a turn faster. So you do kind of need this card. And I overdid it. I'm going 4 Damping Spheres because that seems like one of our worst matchups if we're not prepared. So, all right, let's see if we can go for 3 trophies in a row here. And we might even be able to play all 5 because these games are fast. So buckle up. All right, y'all, the Mono Green Machine is back. Let's crush. Okay, let's start that over. The Mono Green Machine is back. Let's crush. Okay, that's better. Still not amazing. Now I think it's a question between land or Scavenging Ooze or the Great Henge. I think I am just going to put back a land because the Great Henge is kind of a way for us to get back into this. You know, since we're such low on cards already. And especially on the play, our hand's not amazing. This is just okay. Broker's Hideout, huh? Okay. All right, so let's start with Oath. Maybe we get a Werewolf Pack Leader or something. It's excellent. I think that's exactly what we want right now. Yeah, because we could even activate this next turn, I think, with the help from the Lair. Kind of want to save Great Henge into Scavenging Ooze. That's a nice play, just having a creature to play right away. What is this? Bant Spirits, maybe? Okay, I would rather play Old Girl Troll here. So we're going to play that pre-combat. Just in case they have a counter spell of some kind. At least we know if this is going to resolve or not. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well, we hope they don't have a Wrath. We hope they're not a Growth Spiral Verdict deck. Then we're in a lot of trouble. But if not, if we top deck a land, we can go Henge into Ooze. Tilt. Okay, well, that's not good. Okay. I think we do probably just want to go all in again. Make them have a second Wrath. You just make them have Wrath after Wrath, you know? Alright, Ooze. And we'll say go. Try to boost our Scavenging Ooze up high enough where we can at least cast this next turn. It's not as good when you can't go right into a creature, of course, but... Oh, what the hell is going on here, y'all? Bring to light? Is this Niv kind of thing? Oh, whatever they're doing, it's beating us. I'll tell you that. Niv. Okay. Okay, that could be a bad matchup. We're going to find out. I have not played against a Niv deck yet. Guess I could have waited to see if they have to discard. Alright, they got Renegade Rallier and Bring to Light. That's it. They have Omnath too. Okay, this deck looks sweet. I think we're one short, right? Yeah, dang it. 5. Well, guess we'll go like this. And say go. Not ideal here. Yeah, Niv could be rough. Niv could be rough, y'all. We might be losing our streak here. It's going to just be hard to push through. Just a 6/6 in general. Ah, that's why they play so many courtyards and stuff. They just play a lot of Omnaths. Smart. Okay, this is sweet. Our opponent is doing it. I recognize this name, too. I bet our opponent is a great player. Okay, getting Velky. We're not going to be playing this game much longer, I'll tell you that. Okay. Right. Sure. Guess we'll take some lands or something. Well, we have the Great Henge, but I don't know if that's great enough. Yeah, because you can exile this. Like, no, get us a body bag. Yikes. Okay. Well, gotta have a way to deal with those gigantic creatures. Now, these are pro-blue, right? Yeah, so that attacks through all the creatures. That's going to be helpful. Scavenging Ooze is bad. I think we're probably going to want some of these Primal Mites. Vivian's going to be very good as well. Wow, that was some impressive stuff. Now, maybe we just want Hydras. Maybe we don't change our deck too much, actually. Because if you just draw fight cards after they Wrath or something, you feel real stupid. But if your fight card's also a creature, then that's a little better. We'll leave the one Mistcutter in the board for a Vivian target. Ew! This is why I should never do videos of decks that I really have confidence in. You just get the poopiest draws. Okay, this draw's good. We'll get rid of one of these elves. That's one too many. Okay. I will keep. We'll put this back. Our opponent did not mulligan, but we get to go first. Play the Lawnmower. Yeah, and we'll have enough mana for turn 3 Vivian. If they don't kill anything. Yeah, they have Fabled Passions, Evolving Waste, and Cabarini, whatever lands. Okay, that was a pretty good draw. So, let's just go Elvish Mystic, Ranger Class, say go. And now this feels like a game where, you know, they might Wrath our board, but we just start, like, putting counters on Lair and just doop, doop, doop. But we'll see. So right now our Nykthos doesn't add any mana when we play it next turn. Unless we top deck Burning Tree, but we won't really have that much to do with our mana anyways. All right, that's the kind of slow start we wanted. No Growth Spiral shenanigans. The plains. Okay. Okay. That's basically free. Another layer or a Llanowar. I think another layer. Not going to play that this turn, though. Nykthos. Green. Vivian. Now how to load up for the first batch. Definitely distributing. Probably just like this. They can't go Omnath next turn. They can't go Clarion. Okay. Beatdowns. Now we'll say go. So now next turn we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 devotion, so 7, 8, 9. So if we top deck an untapped land, we can Ulamog them. Would that be good? Land. Dang it. Okay. So in that case, we probably don't want to do anything like that. We're just going to animate this layer as large as we can. All right. Large layer. Then we'll just distribute counters here and layer. All right. Here and layer. Here's 13 damage. Yeah, good luck. All right, that was a better draw. That was a better draw. Nothing much to do to change here. So we'll submit back. This deck feels unbeatable when you're on the play, and you got to play some Magic when you're on the draw. But you can still kind of have those draws where when you're on the draw, you're insane. All right, we don't have to mulligan. This hand is fine. It's no Nykthos Burning Tree. Like, it doesn't have combo cards. It's just a good hand, and we'll see how it goes. If you have a Llanowar out, though, I mean, you're almost always keeping. If you have one of the 1-drops. So say go. Turn 2, 4/4. No Growth Spiral. Briefcase. I guess that's the same, right? Except maybe even better. Ooh. Okay, that actually doesn't help us right now because you can't cast Old Growth Troll out of it. But that could come in handy later. But yeah, I'd rather cast Old Growth Troll here. Just getting a big body down. Now we want to top deck Nykthos. Now Nykthos is insane. That's why you play 4 of that card. Renegade Rattler. Oh, that's sweet. That's so sweet. Okay, not a bad draw. Kind of just want to attack with Old Growth Troll, see what they do. Hiya. Okay. Now we'll get to ramp a bit. That 4/4 will be coming back later. All right, now 1, 2, 3. I am worried about a Wrath next turn, especially if they're blocking that aggressively. So I'm definitely not going to play this, and it's just how much do I want to extend? I think I kind of want to go Burning Tree and just Old Growth Troll. The oldest growth, the troll. I'm going to hold back the elf because it's not that impactful right now. And this is a good enough battlefield. And now we'll just have big Hydra. Ah, no, I should have played it, I think. If they go Omnath here, I won't be able to destroy it. This looks like a Bring to Light anyways. Bring to Light for Wrath. There's a new one-sided Wrath. Oh, just going for Niv. Okay. That's pretty good. They only got Growth Spiral. Okay. Well, I think it's just Hydra time. Big Hydra after Big Hydra. It's only a 4/4, but I think that is enough. Hiya. Yeah, protection from blue. Making sure that that is indeed how that works. Okay. No cards. Wow, they are not exactly hitting off their things. Here's the growth spiral. Okay. But, you know, maybe they needed red for Omnath and stuff. Like, mana base isn't perfect. That was good. Okay, that was really good. So now the question is, do I want to overload Old Growth Troll and attack? Then they take 10, and then they could attack Niv and then blow up the board. That does seem good. Or I just pump this and for sure get in there for 6. Nah. Now they're going to take 10 damage, or they're going to try to deal with some of the cards. So, here's that. Here you go. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't want to play the elf. Our board is good enough. Now I'm sure they'll attack and then Wrath. Yep. Got one extra attack in. Wasn't the worst. Wasn't the best. It's much better when they don't have a threat. Okay, that's fine. We saw this coming. Here's this. Oh! Light them up! Whenever you draw Nykthos, just light them up, get them a body bag, because these Old Growth Trolls still count for devotion. Hello. 4/8! Hiya! Yeah! Nykthos! Nykthos! Let's play some more. It's gonna be a lightning fast video, y'all. You blink and you miss it. Because this deck's fast. You either lose fast or you win fast. Really have had some pretty bad draws so far, I must say. This deck's pretty consistent. Alright, we'll keep this. We'll just give her to Forest. You know, you always want to look to play 1 or 2 layers as your first 2 land drops. Doesn't always work that way, but you of course want to get those out of the way so they're not tap lands later. But layer into Forest, into Elf, into Old Growth is what our goal is here. Awful draw. Sometimes that's okay, the double Nykthos, but you want to draw the second one late when you have a Hydra. Either one, you know. Go Nykthos, add mana, Nykthos, add mana, but... Sylvan Scry. Uh-oh. Oh god, it's Lotus Field. We're dead. We are dead. Well, gotta hope their draw isn't good, because game 1 is really tough. Especially when we're on the draw. Like, has to be like 75-25 in their favor. But this is why we play 4 Damping Spheres. Because, like, I'd hold a Damping Sphere until they do this play, right? When they play Lotus Field, then you play Damping Sphere, game ends. It's over. Get them a body bag. But now we could just be dead. Okay, so that's free. We're still going to do some good stuff here. We're going to do a lot of good stuff. But I don't think it'll be enough. Okay, green, green. We're going to dump our hand, you know. It's better to have mana left over with Scavenging Ooze to then eat like hidden strings and stuff if they have Leer, but we wouldn't add mana left over no matter what, so it's the best we can do. And we just hope them killing on turn 4, it's definitely possible, but it's not too tough. They're a turn 5 consistent deck, but like even next turn, actually next turn I think we can kill them. Yeah, they have to kill us this turn. Think about how big that lair is. Tap these two. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 mana, down to 8, up 10, 18. This is 17, 17 layer right now. So next turn we would be dealing... Okay. We're going to definitely go for it. I guess we don't even need this to be that large. But it's too cool, right? Seventeen, 17. Hope they don't have settle or something. Oh, shit. Okay, we couldn't have killed him another way. I was like, did I just punt? But no, wouldn't have been able to do anything that way. So yeah, they're just gonna have a chance to combo, to win next turn. It's much easier to win on their following turn. All right. Well, we had a valiant effort. But now they can go like land, Thespian Sage, copying Lotus Field, and then cast Hidden Strings. And then they have 6 mana with 2 Lotus Fields, and it's pretty easy from them, but still gotta have it. Now they can just have Hidden Strings. Played this deck plenty of times, and man, it's tilting, but it's still powerful. Maybe Otawara was the land they needed. You know, that deck has to really come together. That's bad. And now we wait. This is going to be the longest part of the league, is waiting for combo decks. See if they fizzle or not. This is bad. This is bad. Yep. Do 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 do. Gotta make them have it though. Like if they play like a Lear, then we might pack it in, but I like a pause. Scoop, 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 scoop. Math is hard. This deck is not easy to play. Wish. Probably not good. Balagad. Okay. I'm scared. Lear. Yep. Think they did it. Think they did it. Yeah, pour, then they can wish for things. Yeah, I think I should just give this one up. We'll let them resolve that other pour. But they still have the wish too. Oh yeah, now they can just wish for something big. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I mean, that's where having mana left over for Skoos would have been maybe better than what I did. You know, maybe I punted there. I had the Scoos, which is great against them. Great against the Lear plan. Like, that's really it. But now this next game gets really good for us. Really good. I don't need Voracious Hydras, but I do want Mistcutters. Now we're just on the play, where usually we're faster when we're on the play. Plus we have Damping Spheres. Don't need Great Henges or Ranger classes. There you go. It's a lean machine after that. Lean, mean, aggressive machine with a bunch of Damping Spheres. That's my plan against combo decks. On the draw, rely on Damping Sphere. On the play, beat them down or have Damping Sphere. You know, it's an and/or thing. Because I'll keep a hand without Damping Sphere as long as it's aggressive. Or I'll keep just an okay hand if it has a Damping Sphere because it's that good against them. So yeah. This is definitely the second one. I'm going to keep, but it's a little risky. I think it's worth it. But yeah, the second Nykthos is pretty bad, but Damping Sphere, it's that good. Forest on top would be excellent. Well, Lair would be the best. Give me a Lair on top. But I don't necessarily need it this turn. I just need it within the next two. All right, no Grazer. Nice. Okay, that's not great. It's not great, Zer. All right, Scavenging Ooze. Now we need a land. Or we might see the sad play of attack for 4 with the Mistcutter Hydra. We're not going to Damping Sphere next turn, though, because we want them to play the Lotus Field first. Oh, shoot. Okay, that was good. All right. Free attack here, so we're going to try it. Got him. Okay. Now we're going to play this. Say go. Now next turn we might be able to have a pretty good turn. We'll see. I've never seen Baral. I've never seen creatures out of them, so I don't leave in anything but Vivian, but Vivian does do it. Thespian Stage. Okay. Grazer. Okay. Definitely need to get Damping Sphere into play no matter what. And I can only play one, right? I'm going to attack with both. I don't get to draw a card. Damn. 3 mana. Nykthos would be down to 1, up 3. So 4 mana. Couldn't even cast double Damping Sphere. So, yeah. I think this is just a attack with these two. Hope our Damping Sphere is just completely game-breaking for them. Okay. Here it is. Here we go. Sometimes it's just game, you know, like sometimes they don't have enough to deal with it. They're, you know, now this is a colorless land. They have 2 mana, both colorless. Like sometimes it's just game. Like they can't do anything. That's why I hated playing Lotus Field. Like, oh, that tilts me. All right, now they have the way out. And they definitely play Boseiju and stuff now. Attacking. And they have a legend, so it's a 1 mana thing. They'd probably combo off if they had it, though, to be fair. And there's one in the graveyard. Okay, well. This kind of feels like... Could do Mistcutter Hydra so I can draw a card. Or just Old Growth Troll, and then pop off next turn. Yeah, let's do that. It helps our devotion, but... Or I just play Damping Sphere. Number 2. Yeah, honestly, that seems like the way to go. Yeah, let's just be protected. Then we'll cast one spell a turn and YOLO it. Here we go. Oh, our thing doesn't work either now though. I'm almost positive. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a real thing. Our thing does not work. I'm pretty sure. Honestly, this hasn't come up yet where I've just like haven't really needed to nick those, or I didn't want to do it just to test it. Okay. Well, now we're going to start drawing cards. Could do the other one. So, yeah, okay. 3. Kind of awkward, but that will for sure trigger this. Okay. Hopefully they're just dead. Doesn't look like they have too much life. Damping Sphere's a hell of a card against them. Yeah, you better hold that back at some point. Not quite there yet, it looks like. Alright, a Boseiju for us. Let's play this. Now, it's probably just Vivian o'clock. Or we just Scoos it up. Make sure that if they were to combo, we still have a Scoos backup. Yeah, let's do that. So this is going to win the game on its own. Alright, I'm for sure going to do this. Alright, we'll play one Llanowar. Then we'll say go. Should really get this Nykthos down. Ask a judge before Sunday to make sure. Because I don't want to tap it now. I don't know if you can untap it. You know, I should just test this out. Okay, they can have Blast Zone. But not enough time. Okay. Alrighty. That's how you beat that deck. Let's try to do it again. So now they have Brawl. I have to be a little wary of that. I don't know if anything is worth taking out just to deal with Brawl. Like, we already got Vivian. Plus, I bet they don't have that many of them. So I'm not even going to sideboard for it, but we might regret that. Not bringing in Primal Mate or something. So all our cards are good. They all serve a purpose. That's too many Nykthoses. Yeah, this is too slow of a hand. Plus, we are already mulligan to 5. So, easy mulligan here. Okay, we'll keep, but this hand is not that good. But it's better than going to 5. Okay, I'd like to start drawing some things that matters. Oath doesn't search for Damping Sphere either, so that's a problem. Now, if we don't get a land, we got to start with Oath to try to hit a land. Got to make sure you hit your land drops as well as play Elves. Doesn't matter as much when we know they don't have a lot of mass removal, but try to make this a gigantic Hydra game, I guess. Okay, I like that. Okay, so we got the land. So, still going to Oath because we have the extra mana anyways, but Old Girl Troll, Boseiju. Don't love any of them, but I guess we get the Old Girl Troll as another form of pressure. Would have loved to draw that instead. But then again, we didn't have the land, so all right, we've ramped. But we're not going to be fast enough. I think we're going to need a damping sphere or we're going to die. Would be my guess, but their draw also has to be good for that to happen. But yeah, I think next turn will just be Oath, see what we find. Then Old Growth Troll more than likely. Into Mistcutter Hydra. Hope that that's enough, but that's still probably like 3-turn clock. So I think we need to draw one of the 4 spheres. But that's why you play 4. You just need one. Oh yeah, I bet we're dead next turn if we don't get something. Vivian. Okay, maybe if we can get Nykthos off Oath, we can do some damage here. Nykthos. Nykthos. We need it. Nykthos! Ugh. It's not good. Guess we just get Vivian and pump. Yep. And we're probably dead, y'all. Well, that's what happens when you mold to 6. You can't really be selective about your hands. We didn't have an extremely fast one or damping sphere. And we're just probably going to lose. But if we had Nykthos there, we would have what? Added... I don't even know if that would have done it. Added 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that would have been perfect because we would have played Old Growth Troll and then Vivian fought Baral. So Nykthos would have did it Exaxes to just them not have Baral here. And then the chances of them killing us are lower. But then we still probably have to draw it. So yeah, I think we were just pretty screwed. We have a fight. We have a Voracious Hydra we can get as far as our creature goes. Or if we top deck Nykthos, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. Could get Ulamog if we top that as well. I don't think that would be enough. It's like what? We Ulamog Brawl and can't touch Lotus Field. So yeah, we're probably picking up our loss. I guess 11-0. 11-0 and then losing 1. I'll still take that. Not the worst. But we'll definitely play some more matches, at least 1 or 2. Yeah, hey, they might not have it. They're just going Thespian stage here. Okay. So we can deal with Baral. Oh yeah, we actually can't Ulamog now. Yes! Oh my god, we are the luckiest. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Bang, 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 bang. All of a sudden, we just won. We are... This is how you go 12-0. This is my 12-0 dance. This is my 12-0 dance. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 12-0. 12-0 dance. 12-0 dance. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Nice colorless lands you got up there. Yes. Okay, now can they die? So I mean the best thing we can do is Hydra for this many. So for 5, 6, 7, 10, 14 Exaxes. Oh my god, talk about the stars aligning. You're at 0 life points. Let's go get lucky as hell next round. Holy shit. Alright, y'all. Let's do it. That was a very lucky match. Let's see if we can do that again. That was absurd, y'all. I'm so glad I got that on video. I thought I was dead multiple times. And we just kept luck sacking our way into this. So, alright. Our first, like, basically chef's kiss hand. It's not perfect, but it is pretty strong. All right, we're up against a Gigantha. That could be a few things. Let's start off with a lawnmower. Mr. Llanowar Elves. It's the best one drop. Elvish Mystic is the second best. Don't at me. Okay. So some kind of Jund variant. Green. Well, still not the worst play here. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Let's play the Scoos. We'll say go. Now we do need a little help. And we'd love for them to not destroy a Llanowar. Because then we can play Vivian next turn. Burning Tree off the top is the best draw at this point. Most of the time at this mid stage of the game, turn 3 to turn 5, Burning Tree is usually your best. Okay, it's Niv. We're up against Niv. That's the Giganta deck. Now I am worried because 3, 4. Yes, I can't really Devotion, so I think we just go like this. I'm worried because, you know, a Wrath next turn is pretty bad for us. Vivian at least gives us something to do here. So we're just going to load up on this because we're pretty sure the Wrath is coming. And we'd rather this Ooze die than anything else. But yeah, if a Wrath comes, we're in a lot of trouble. They have to lose Caryatid for that to happen. And they usually only play like 1 or 2. So maybe I'm not that worried. Ew, that's gross. That into Wrath would be annoying. Or 2 removal spells here would be absurdly busted. Okay. I mean, I think if they have the Wrath, we're just in trouble. So we're going to go like this. Okay, not the worst. So we're just going to Old Growth Troll now. The Troll. Say go. Mistcutter Hydra going through Niv is another big thing, but this is their Niv turn or their Bring to Light turn. Either are great against me. Yeah, I don't know how great of a matchup Niv is. I've beaten it a couple of times, but it's always been close. And it feels like, you know, sometimes I get lucky too. They're so consistent. And their removal spells hit everything. Like Vanishing Verse is so good against my monocolored deck, believe it or not. Alright. Oh my god, a one-sided Wrath? And my Old Growth Troll doesn't trigger? Oh, look, that's game. Get me a body bag. Not even worth playing. Jesus Christ. Alright, maybe we won't concede that early, but damn, we're pretty much there. Ranger class, your turn. Extinction Event? Yeah, they have Extinction Event, they have Supreme Verdict, and then they have that 3-mana white creature that flip side to like Wrath your opponent's board. They have multiple Wraths that save their Caryatid or whatever creature they have. Alright. We've seen enough here. Well, so far we've got destroyed every game 1. Alright, now up against Niv Mizzet. We don't like Scavenging Ooze. We do like Voracious Hydra. And I think we like Primal Might too, because they have Omnath this version. I still like Mistcutter, I think. Ranger class I do like. This is a great Henge matchup. Something has to come out, and I'm not sure what. I don't think it's Mistcutters. Maybe it's just not supposed to be Primal Mites. I do have Voracious Hydras and Vivians. Yeah, okay. I don't think we want that. We do got to deal with Omnath, but on the play, I think we especially don't have to care that much. Yeah, this is just, you know, up against control matchups. You don't sideboard a ton. You don't sideboard a lot with this deck. It's like combo, you bring in 4 cards. You know, aggressive decks like red, you bring in Disciples plus Primal Mites. Yeah, red's probably where we sideboard the most because you have a lot of decently bad cards like Vivian, Mistcutter Hydras, Ranger class. But that matchup's insane. You know how that matchup was really close when we were the Planeswalker version? It's not close now. It's not close at all. Like, now we're just beat down creatures. All our creatures are bigger than theirs. You know, we have the Great Henge, which completely destroys them. That matchup changed a lot with this new configuration, which is a big deal. Mono Red's a good deck. It's very good. Like, I think Mono Red's one of the tier 1 decks, or at least tier 1.5. You know, it's knocking on the door. But blue-white was the main reason why I made this change. That was the initial idea, because I just wanted to put a clock on them. And now I'm just realizing I think it's just a much better deck built this way. It was just, when you were, the whole reason that Green Devotion cut Burning Tree and it played Karn is because you had to get something that fetched up and caged for Winota. That's it, you know? And after that stopped existing, it wasn't the biggest deal. So, yeah, I'll keep 2 oaths on the draw here is fine. Or wait, I'm on the play, even better. So we get to play Llanowar into Oath, or if we top deck land 2, we get to go turn 2 Old Growth. They have mulligan to 6 magical cards. Alright. Start with the go-to start. Well, it's the second best start. Layer into Llanowar Elf is the best, but layer into Elvish Mystic, not bad. Not bad. They are the same for anybody who's like, what the hell is he talking about? I'm just trolling. Okay. Alright. Well, this is the actual nuts. Is turn 2, second layer Old Growth Troll, so. That's the, well, I mean, the nuts, I lied. The nuts does involve Nykthos and a bunch of Burning Trees, but this is your standard nuts. Phrasing. Okay, see what they want to take. I would assume Vivian. So if I top deck Vivian, I'm probably going to mess them up. Maybe they take Mistcutter. No. Okay, next turn will probably be a bit of a setup turn. Even if we get Nykthos, maybe if we get Nykthos, I'll just go ham, but okay. So yeah, we'll start with Oath. A land would be pretty good. Or Old Growth Troll. What am I really looking for? Vivian is probably it. Yeah, all right. I'm going to go Vivian here and kind of hope to hit a land off this next one. Okay. Any order. Elvish Mystic. Beatdowns. And now next turn, we definitely don't want to extend any more creatures to the battlefield. So that's why Vivian's going to be perfect. And then if they Wrath, then Mistcutter, Pump Vivian is our plan here. And then layers from then on out is the goal. Okay. Let's hope they don't have a 1-drop. Okay. I could Oath. Alright, I will Oath. If we get Nykthos or something, maybe we want to do something. Nope. I'll just get this. Now Vivian. We're going to pump this Elvish Mystic. I guess that does run kind of afoul of Niv Mizzet. If they go Niv Mizzet next turn, can I still kill them? So it'd just be Niv Mizzet. They're going to take 7 here, go to 6. Then they play Niv Mizzet. Yeah, Hydra alone kills them, so this is fine. So we want to diversify. This runs a bit of a foul against a Fatal Push here, but that's not that big of a deal. All right, now they pretty much are at Extinction Event or Bust, but yeah, even just Bring to Light Extinction Event is still good. I would love to get an even drop in there, but yeah, okay. Like I said, us on the play, it's really tough for a lot of Pioneer decks to deal with. So on the draw, do we want to change anything? I kind of don't love Voracious Hydras on the draw. Kind of want to go another Mistcutter, 2 Primal Mites. Doesn't feel great. All right, we're going to go like that. Small change. 1 Primal Might, 2 Voracious. Kind of a feel, kind of a gut play there. All right, game 3. Try to keep our streak alive. Yeah, that is crazy. What are we, 2-0, right? And I just trophied the last 2. Ding! Those are my only 2 trophies and my last 2. Woo! 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 Finally! This hand is... Where have you been, Burning Tree? You were supposed to hang out, and we have not seen you all day. Now we just need Nykthos, and this hand is perfect. Alright. Where have you been, Burning Tree? We've missed you. Alright, we'll say go. Respect. Alright, now... Ooh, Burning Tree into Ranger class I think is better than this. So yeah, let's do that. Okay. 2 mana, 4 power, with a little something extra. Not bad. Now, I really got to be wary of a Wrath next turn. They got second white there. So yeah, this could just be a level up. And make them deal with that kind of stuff first. Yeah, I like it. Okay, make them deal with this. There's a token on the wolf. Play a lair. Say go. Now it's already a scary battlefield. And we're getting close to the Great Henge. Dreadbore. Okay, that's fine. Now we can put another threat on the battlefield. They're getting... Now, next turn is the Bring to Light turn. And what would they need that mana for? Dovin's Veto, I bet. I still think it's worth playing an Oath if that's really what they want to do. If they want to veto an Oath, sure. Yep. Okay. So now it's a question of Werewolf Pack Leader or another Ranger class or attack with a lair. I like that the least. I think I need to put my best foot forward just in case they do cast Niv. Because I could attack into a Niv with this. Alright, yeah, I think my battlefield needs to be better. A Niv is still very bad for us. Niv is the worst. I think even a Wrath I would rather have. Hopefully they have neither. That'd be cool. Like 1 spot removal or something. Omnath. Okay. We can attack for 8 next turn and force the block. No, it's not forced. I think I like this. Okay. Ranger class. Level this. Attack with both. Draw a card. Okay. And now they're either going to block and then Wrath, or if they go like Niv, then we can attack with a 6/6. And then if they don't block, we can Great Henge and start going off. If they do Wrath, then we can Mistcutter. That gets out of hand. Black, red, white, green. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of the rainbow things here. It's just which one. Okay. Here we go. Dreadbore and Vanishing Verse. Pretty okay. Now I think I want to just attack with Burning Tree and hope that they don't block. Because I can't cast this now, right? Yep, 5. Okay. Here it comes. Don't block, don't block, don't block, don't block, don't block. Damn. Okay. Well, I think once again, especially since they didn't show us a board wipe, we're going to go a little wide. That may be too much, but we have Lair, we have Mistcutter. We want to force them to Wrath. Over and over and over and over and over. And they have 2 removal spells that we know of, so make them at least have 1 left over kind of thing. Okay. So they can Vanishing Verse at instant speed. We can make them Vanishing Verse this. And then pump this. I think I like it. Here's a 4/4. Here's another 4/4. Goodbye, Hydra. Please live, Wolf. Okay. It's been a sweet game. Like I said, always close when you're on the draw. But we're fighting the good fight. Uh-oh. Giganta? Bye, Giganta? Cycle? Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Yes! We keep the streak alive. Keep the streak alive. Nice. Okay, everyone. That's going to do it for this video here. I like to keep these videos around an hour, but I hope you all enjoy this deck as much as I do. I think this is the future of Mono Green Devotion. I kind of stumbled into making it here a couple days ago, and I'm pretty proud of it so far. I think, you know, if it's Sunday when you're watching this video, I only let my patron know this about Thursday, you know, so they've been playing with the list and they've been winning with it. You know, it's only Friday, but I've already seen multiple people doing well with it. So if you're interested in getting this kind of early access to stuff, like everyone, my patron at the family tier or higher, if you're in there, you get these kind of deck lists, you get sideboard guides, you get all that stuff. But now, you know, now that it's open to the public on, you know, on Sunday, 2 days from now, when I plan on releasing this and when I get done with the tournament, now, you know, go out and maybe make some changes. I'm not saying I'm a perfect deck builder. I just stumbled into an old shell that I think is really good. I mean, legitimately, I'm 14-1 plus these 3. I'm 17-1 with the deck right now. And, you know, that's pretty glaring that this deck might just be insane. Because it was held down by Winota. Like, this deck's bad against Winota. Really bad. So, this is one deck that got unlocked. So I just revisited and I think it's really, really good. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please like, share, jump in that Patreon, and of course, hit that subscribe button to look out for future videos. So we'll see you tomorrow for another video. Bye-bye.